As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Back to Harris. Launches a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Up for the Jayhawks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Johnson's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Carter. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Johnson. He has 6. Now Harris. There's a good screen. To the inside. On the wing, Harris fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson from the baseline. Another miss by Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harris outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 5 points in the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Jayhawks. Down low. He's guarded by Johnson, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Wildcats call time here. And the Jayhawks making a change here. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Reeves the pass to Bradshaw. To end the drought. It's deflected. 8 feet away, and the basket is good, and he's... Got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Reeves. No good on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pick. To the wing right side. That three off the mark. Here's Bradshaw. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Jayhawks out front, up by 12. And we'll be back with you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jayhawks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
We've got Johnson. Johnson is out there with Mitchell, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And for the Jayhawks.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And for the Wildcats, Johnson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard spot.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The pass to Johnson. It's stolen. Jackson in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Cross. It's the 3-point bomb. 12 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
They set the pick. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The Jayhawks have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
He's off on the first. Adams, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. And he's good on the second. The Wildcats have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here's James outside. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the Jayhawks have possession. 15-point game.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
You know, God, so much can happen in a regular season with the ups and downs of the year, the travel, injuries, and all of that stuff. But they were just not at their best when they met.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Wagner's checked in for Johnson. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Shot from the low block. That one off the back iron and out. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harris. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Wagner. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Back to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Harris. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. James in the post. Carter on him. James, no. Second between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. Wagner kicks to James. Over Carter. Good work defensively by Carter.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Jayhawks lead by 19. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to halftime. That one gets going 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the visiting team.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Here's James. Drops one in from the wing. And here is Harris. Got a hand on it. James against Carter. This is it to Bradshaw. Deflects the pass. Johnson outside. The three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Back to Harris. From past the arc. A rebound by Johnson.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And he makes that one. Johnson's got 20.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Harris against Wagner. Harris dishes to Adams. And the Jayhawks again can't hit.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
That cuts the lead to single digits. James has got 5 points so far.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Jayhawks. They're scoreless since the first half. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Johnson with the block.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
James finds Johnson. It's Edwards on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Edwards against Harris. Johnson over to help. Out to Harris. To end the cold streak. And Adams with the basket on the assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Wildcats have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Jayhawks leading by 12. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. They set the screen. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wildcats making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. .114 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Carter. And there's the pass across. 5 to shoot. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Jayhawks lead by 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
The Jayhawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside, out to the right wing. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
The Wildcats have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell sets the screen for Johnson. That one falls. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Puts it up from 15. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The points coming in. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Mitchell, also Johnson out there. And it's Johnson in at the 5 spot. Jayhawks leading by 6. Passed across. Outside Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Johnson attacking, and Johnson with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Cross, covered by Mitchell.
Wildcats foul. Reeves. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's McDowell. Here's Cross. A stupendous finish in traffic.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Plenty of space, and he swishes it right through. And the Jayhawks lead by 8. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Wildcats. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jackson in the corner for the 3. Reeves with the rebound. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Shepard. Here's Reeves for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. teams changing it up here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Jayhawks was saying to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Jayhawks ball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Buries it down low.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Pass to Edwards. Back to Johnson. From outside the arc. Carter pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one's not going to go. The Wildcats have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's intercepted. And here's the break. And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Jayhawks leading by 7. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Adams with the screen on Wagner. For 3, Harris. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's James missing. The Jayhawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Covered by Johnson. Carter outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Bucket is good. And the Jayhawks lead by 9.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the Jayhawks.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Wagner passes to Johnson. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, what a critical 3 that was. At his height, he can just shoot right over the smaller defender.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Wagner passes to Bradshaw. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. There's Wagner with the 3. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And the Wildcats call time here. They're down by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The 3 from Johnson. Off target from downtown. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
The Wildcats call time here. They're trailing by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future. You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul at the line for the Cavaliers. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. And so the Jayhawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that...
Slow down, let's chase the moments. And I say, wow, when you in control, you too far out, I just want you closer. Feeling up against me, know you wanna feel free, yeah. Wanna talk about the way you smile. Chanel so chic with your fragrance out. Pull up on me with your latest style.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers, it's so early in the season, but Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season, really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come to them. And obviously, for some guys, there's a little more leeway than others, right? Those veterans who've proven it before, they understand they've got time to prove it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Wagner. Johnson is out there with Edwards. And it's James in at the 2. Releases. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The 3-ball drains the triple. He has 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Johnson for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shoots from 12. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And the basket by the bodyguard. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Wagner, right side. Pass to James. Edwards with it. From deep, Johnson. And the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. The kick out to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for the Wildcats, James. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Johnson inside. He's got 6. And it's in there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Pass to Simpson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Edwards pulls it in. Got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Wagner on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Simpson, defended by Wagner. Fires from 14. Simpson no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith against Wagner. Outside, Williams. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Edwards can't hit. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Williams misses. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And here's Edwards outside. And he can't get that one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson outside. Smith against Wagner. Outside. Williams. Jacks up a 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Edwards against Jackson. That shot is off. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They're up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Johnson. Mitchell out there with Johnson. And it's Shepard in at the point. Back to Smith. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Johnson passes to Johnson. Outside for Mitchell. On the wing, Reeves. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Anderson for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 8. And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
On Saturday, then on Monday. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kobe Johnson, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And that one falls for Jackson. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Nails it from 3.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Simpson. Check by James. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by James. Fades back. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And it's time for an injury report.
The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Reeves. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Simpson. There's a screen from deep. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
Hey, I'll tell you, it's hard to guard him any better. Sometimes he drains the 3 no matter what.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's 1:17 left in the second. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Here's Simpson. His last outing, he had 20. Outside, Williams. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot. Give him 8 points now.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
To the paint. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Got an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Wagner with a steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson on the wing. James outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the three. James can't get it to go. Knocked away.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, they've done a decent job of boxing out, sealing the boards. They're quick to the ball, and they look hungry.
They've obviously made rebounding a priority. And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rankings are shaping up.
You take a look at the home team, they seem to be headed in the right direction. Many strides, man.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got Edwards. Johnson is out there with Wagner. And it's James in at the shooting guard position.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Inside. Pass to Simpson. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Edwards. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Simpson. Outside, Williams. Takes a three. Edwards pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's James. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. James has got 10.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's the three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Wagner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Simpson, defended by Wagner. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams on the wing. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Johnson a screen on Williams. And Edwards, here we go. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 8 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
To the right side. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. James outside. Takes a 13-footer, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Simpson. Nails the 16-footer. Simpson's got his first 2 points.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
1:33 left in the third quarter here. Wagner, the pass to Johnson. Back to Wagner. James outside. Outside Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Edwards, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Simpson, defended by Wagner. No good on the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's James. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Simpson. There's 47 seconds left in the third. the paint. It doesn't go for him. Oh, good D by Edwards. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
The shot by James, no good. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Simpson. The kick out to Williams. "18 feet out, and the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making... passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The home team on D. Johnson with a bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Johnson is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Johnson, and it's Shepard in at the one. That shot wide open.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Up top, Smith. Outside, Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Kicks it out to Jackson. To tie it up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Reeves. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Johnson. Johnson inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Now here's Wagner. The 3 on target from range.
Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. James can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Beyond the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Johnson passes to James. Fades away. Count it.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
They set the pick. And he drives in. And it's rejected. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got 23.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Simpson, to the wing, right side. High arcing shot. Goes up on the baseline. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
James, right side. Wagner on the wing. Drills it from deep. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. Oh, he buried the 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wildcats.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Four seconds left to play in the fourth. Doesn't go that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Fires for 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Misses the 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation.
My tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a step at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure.